Way. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. We head to the second, scoreless at Wrigley. At the plate, Omar Narvaez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In his career, Smoke is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bodie is there. 1 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's cool.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So stepping in, Ian Happ will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
To the plate now, Jose Quintana, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's right there, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here now's the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Second baseman, Rock Holt.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one. The bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The catcher.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
At shortstop, Nico Horner.
Here it comes.
Nope. Okay.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Ready for another chance? David Bodie, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bryant, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Nope.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Hayward looks up into the bleachers and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Still only 1 out in the inning. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Brock Holt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1 to Schwarber. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Line towards center field. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Garcia coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses inside, 1-0. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's inside, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now. And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher,
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
now batting, the first baseman, Justin Mo.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Arcia averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. So far this season, Arcia is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope, outside. Full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eric Sogard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Javier Baez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right there for strike 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Baez, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Smoke camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
So digging in now, David Bodie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting, third baseman, Red.
So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The set and the 2-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Back now for the start of the sixth inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the sixth inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kyle Ryan takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brandon Woodruff. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brandon Woodruff.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
That's just an outstanding play right there. He had to be perfect to make that play up the middle, especially going to his left. The exchange is even more difficult. What a play.
At the plate, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A runner at second, nobody out. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
One out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now both runners on the move. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alec Mills is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Victor Caratini is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 7.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Mills, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it 2-1. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
35, Brent Suter.
Last half of the 7th here. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Suter is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
So he sets him down swinging. Ian Happ is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he popped him up. Holt ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico Horner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Nico Horner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Rowan Wick will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 50.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Eric Sogard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. From the stretch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Keston Hiura will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. 1-0. Here it is.
Hey! 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hiura, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. One and 2. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Rizzo has a play, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ray Black is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 2-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, number 50.
And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Jason Kipnis will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Jason Kipnis.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
The set and the 1-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next to the Cubs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. High and deep to right. Yelich going back at the track. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
David Phelps enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 41, David Phelps. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
We got full count.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Brock Holt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rowan Wick gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.